Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. We're going to play a random unedited game, and I will try my best to explain what my thought process is, so I'll try to slow it down a little bit. As always, for more tips and stuff, I would highly recommend checking out some of these other videos. If you haven't, my favorite, of course, is Solitaire Complete Tip Guide. It's over 35 minutes long. Let's go ahead and get started here. And the first priority is usually to get these columns going, and then go to the draw pile and then save a early draw pile cards as insurance. There are some exceptions. Let's say you moved a bunch of cards in the columns and there's no cards in the draw pile that can move. You may want to go back and play the columns again and see if you can find another way to move some of these cards around. But let's get started here. Going to play the queen, play that. We can play these clubs up. We can also play this 3. We're going to play this 3 first. And we'll see how this goes. Ace of clubs up top. We can play this 4 of spades here. I'm going to play the 2 of clubs and the 3 of clubs. And we should be able to open up this column here. So we'll move that over. When we find a king, we can open up the column. So no early insurance card there. This will be our insurance card. We will play this later. And we'll see how it goes. So, okay. Can't play that. And unfortunately, we want to be able to play the red king. Because then we can move this queen. And then we can move the 4. But we'll see what else is behind here. Okay, well, we'll play this 6 to start. We'll play the 5. There is another 4. There was a second 4. Generally speaking, it is better to play the earlier 4 than it is the later 4. I'm going to try this one and then keep my fingers crossed. I may have to use the undo feature later. That's a good card for us, the Ace of Hearts. And there's a red queen. That's even better because that will allow us to play that black king at the start. So let's go through again. We're going to wait on this one till we have no more moves behind it. And the reason we're doing that, of course, is so we can maximize the number of moves that we can make. Here's a 6. That's a good card for us. That uncovers the last ace, which will allow us to move some of these foundation piles around should we find some more low cards. This 10 will open up a column. We're going to move that for... we're going to hold off on that, just in case there's a 10 underneath here. If there was a red 10 underneath here, we would want to move that as priority over this one, just so we can uncover to the column. But yeah, let's go through again here. So nothing there, nothing there. Oh, this will be good. I think the king is going to be our first move. Yeah. Yep, that's going to be our first move. So going all the way back to the start. So these are the first 3 cards. We'd like to be able to play this, have this 8 as insurance, but we don't have it right now. We'll need to move some other cards around. Gonna play this king. We're gonna hope there's an open card here. Okay. We've saved this 10. Now we're gonna play it because this king would take priority. But let's see what is behind the king, and that would be a 4 of clubs. We can play that 4 of clubs, actually. So we're going to cycle through again. We will play the red king, but we want to be able to pull this 4 of clubs down. That's why I cycled through. I wanted to be able to pull that card down. And let's see what's behind here before we play. So we can play this jack. Again, what we're trying to do here is just maximize the number of moves we can make. And, of course, improve our chances of winning. I think, well, let's see. Like I said, I like to play if there's 2 red jacks, because there's a red jack here. Generally, I like to play the red jack in the front part. But let's see. Since this is, I don't think this makes a huge difference, so we're going to play this sequence right here. Jack 10, and then we'll go back again. Now, there are some low cards underneath here. Hopefully, when we move one of these columns, we'll be able to move a low card or 2 up top. But we don't know yet, so it's kind of a mystery. I think I can play this 9. Oh no. Well, yeah. Yeah, we have to play the 9 because then we can move this 8. This is great. That 9 is a great card to play. Now this 8 is our insurance card. We will save it. We're going to use it shortly because we want to pull the 7, but we're going to save it for now. And we're going to deal with the 4 of clubs. Assuming there's no other move. Yeah, there's no other moves there. So the 4 of clubs is going to be our first move. Oops, wrong one here. Go back here. And I believe... Oh, there's another 8. We're playing the first 8, of course. We want to drop this king. Oh, we dropped the other king. We should not have dropped the other king. I think we're okay, though, because if we didn't drop that king, we wouldn't have this 8 to be able to play first. So we're going to be okay in that spot, I guess. We won't be able to drop this king now. Unless, well, actually we can drop this king. We'll play this 8, and then we'll play the 9. We'll play the black 9 over here. And then we can drop this king later, I think. Or we can put it in the front of there. We have to move one of these, open up one of these columns here. So going back again. Okay. And I think, yeah, we're going to play... Going to play the card in the front of the draw pile. We're going to play this black 8, not this black 8. So, okay. And the next card is going to be, we're not going to play, well, we can't play this card. The first card is going to be that 9 of spades next time we go around. Let's play the 7 of diamonds first. And another 10. We will play this 9, but we're not going to play it now. We're going to play it later. And the big question may be, where did this 10 come from? This 10 came from up here. We may actually want to play it back there. I don't know if we can, though, because it had the 9. That red 9 of diamonds kind of helped us out. So I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. So going back again, and here we have the 9. Let me see if there's no other play. There's no other plays there. So going to play this 9 right here, and then we can play. We'll have 2 options on the 8. We also can move this 9. We'll move this 9 right now. So let's check out this variation. So that would go that way. That would open up the column for the king. And what we want to do in that circumstance is not play this 9, because we want to pull this. Actually, we can play the king because that the 8 would pull down, and we could do that. So that would be one variation. Let's look at the other variation here. I'm going to play this 8, and that would allow us to play the 7. Deuce is a good card for us. This Deuce of diamonds is also a good card. We can play the 6 if we need to move a king down from below, which we will. And we'll see how that goes. So 5 of diamonds down. And I guess we can just start playing them down right now. So this 3 of hearts is holding us up. We'll see if we can figure out a way to get to that. We want to play the queen. We want to play the queen and then the jack, because then we can move this 10, and then we probably have it solved there. So 3 of diamonds, going to play that. Going to play the 7. And I think, yes, the queen was the first card. That's good. We got 2 cards in front of us, so we can play the queen. And we will be able to play this jack as well. And we should have this solved. So we're going to play the 10 over there. Play this 10. That'll allow us to move this over. 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 hearts up top, 4 of spades. And, yeah, we pretty much have it solved there. So, not the hardest, not the easiest, but yay, we got it done. And, of course, that is going to wrap this up. I am signing out. thank you for watching, and good luck.